Welcome to Energy, y'all. I am back with another banger for Cancer and a possible Leo. But we will see. If I do two signs, this one reading, there will be timestamps once I upload the video. But anyway, go ahead, get comfy, come on in. This is more of those last of the year feelings, okay? Last feeling tea that we're dipping into for 2025. So we are currently on Cancer. I lazy. I was supposed to dig out the actual sign cards yesterday. I didn't do it. But anyway, this is Cancer's energy here. This card is for Cancer. So let's go ahead and dive in. So the first thing we're going to do is check and see, what the general feelings are surrounding your energy. And then at the end, we will get Spirit's cocktail of how Spirit is feeling about you. All right, for the end of the year roundup. All praise to the Most High. Trust your intuition over mine. Your energy is good. Your energy is good for the most part. People are hearing, I'm doing fine up here on cloud nine. You can be who you want to be on cloud nine. All right, yeah, kind of like, everybody has responsibilities. All grown folks have responsibilities, but pretty much your responsibilities just feel like things that you naturally tend to do or want to do. So it's not really a responsibility to you. Responsibility should be something we feel good about and proud of, but this world kind of turns responsibilities into obligations and burdens, and that's not really your vibe. Like, even if it is or could have the potential to be, whatever bag you're carrying, it does not, it feels like it's easy. It feels like your energy feels free, easy, happy. Okay, so, all right, Cancer, what are the feelings? Let's see what they saying, what they talking about. Can't make it up. I can't make it up. It's the Sun card. Literally. You may have strong Leo placements, but your heart is activated. Your heart chakra is what is being talked about. If you have children, your children are like the topic of positive discussion, or they're getting a lot of positive attention right now, which likely will be a reflection of you, so you'll feel that positivity as well. This could be centered around your inner child. Like, people could be seeing a more flexible, like I said, just the easygoing version of you, as opposed to a more tense or intense version of you. How are they feeling about Cancer? Some are feeling like you're a lot more carefree. Things that you used to care a whole lot about, you seem to be lackadaisical. Jesus. See, this happened with Gemini's reading. There is a mixture of energy. So I think with all of these readings, because it is the end of the year, there is a lot of chaos. So there are distractions. There are distractions. And sometimes when you're in this light, it's almost like a fairy light. You could be a man, but I'm talking about, like, you just seem to be so in your own bubble, in your own element. Like you're not being affected by the real grit of things that are going on. So I don't know where you live. You could be like from an inner city. You don't even have to be from the inner city, honestly. It's there's something going on with the economy. People are feeling tense and rigid and extra concerned and burdened down, and that's all around town, even in the hills. Okay, So you have people who are just like trying to escape their feelings. They're trying to run from their feelings. They don't want to look at their lives. They don't want to look at what they have created for themselves. They don't want to deal with that. The burden feels heavy. So when they see you happy and just kind of content, or living your life like it's golden, is what I just heard. When they see you doing that, they want to attack you. They're angry, they're jealous, and a lot of them feel like you must be just naive. You don't really know what's going on. So it's almost like they're trying to pop your bubble. These are like bullies, but they're trying to bully your inner child, your happiness, your light. They want to take your light out. They want to block your light out. Like Jay Brown, Virginia, kiss my ass, you stupid bitch. How about that? I'm sorry, that's somebody in the chat. But, sometimes you just have to throw it back at them because they think that you're not paying attention or you're not aware. And you are. You're aware. You're paying attention. You just don't care. They don't mean that much. So, yeah, let's see. Yep, like that person just left up out of here. They were still watching after they said whatever they said in the chat. And when I just addressed them, they just ran up out of here. And so, yeah, literally, that's that's exactly the type of bullshit that I'm talking about. So sometimes that's what you have to do. You literally just have to, boo. You know what I'm saying? Like, people think peekaboo, like boo. Yeah, I'm listening. I fucking hear you. Okay, you're not getting away with shit. Watch out, little bitch. Like, we got the sun here. It's love and it's light. But if you even look at that sun, the sun, I don't know about you, but that looked like that child's mama. That child's dada. Somebody is looking over and protecting. So they're protected on all sides. Okay? Front, back, side. Don't come sideways. Don't you ever come sideways. Don't you ever come sideways. But I think that's what it is when you lead with that gracefulness, that meekness, that mildness, that mild-temperedness. When you lead with your heart, pretty much, you're going to have people who want to try you. You're going to have people who want to try you. Welcome. Excuse me. Welcome, Jet Builder. Excuse me. So you have this polarizing effect going on because you have the sun in the upright, but you also have the fool in reverse. It is significant that both of these cards are Leo cards. That is yours. Oh, excuse me. That's the next sign that I'm doing. But you have, yeah, maybe you have a moon, your Leo moon for some of you. It also could be said that you could be leading with your heart. Like, some people could feel that you lead with your heart, but that you don't fall in love easily. That you don't fall in love easily. Or that you fall in love too easily. So some people could be talking about your love life, could be talking about where your head is, okay? Yeah, it talks about recklessness or immaturity. So there are some who are seeing this loving, happy, free-flowing, or easygoing nature as frivolous or reckless, okay? So people are, they get their opinions. One thing that I can see, though, is that this energy, though they look like a child, they're actually very well versed in reality. And that's shown because of the red. The red represents, it's a flag that they're carrying. It's not a white flag. They're not surrendering and opening themselves up to any and everything. No, this is the root chakra. That's the most aware that you can be. This is like the nitty gritty where you are literally facing reality. But you wear your reality as a badge of honor. You're proud of who you are. You're proud of what you've accomplished. Nobody knows what you went through. Nobody knows what you go through. Nobody knows who you are or what the best version of you is but you. And I also feel like I said, you have others who are giving you flowers. Your flowers are blooming. Flowers are blooming all around you. Like it speaks for itself. Your energy, your vibe, your fruitage, it speaks for itself. So there are people who have some negative things to say about you, and likely those are the ones that the sun is not shining on. They're in the shade. They feel like they're stuck in the shade. Okay, so you got people who feel like they're out in the cold. They feel like you're being shady toward them, or they're getting the shade. But they're just blocking the sun rays. They got to move around. They got to take action. They need to see the sun for themselves. You don't have to shine it for everybody. And honestly, that's what I'm getting. You're not just openly giving your heart to any and everybody. You're being extremely strategic. And I don't care how immature or unwise it seems for you to be happy and enjoy your life and trust that life is working out for you, that you're being blessed. You could also be someone who believes in God. You feel as if God is approving you. God is blessing you. God is blessing your efforts. God is blessing your children. God is blessing your life. Don't let any demon on this fucking earth change your mind. Not a single one. You constantly, I'm getting like you may constantly have, watch out little bitch. Watch out little bitch. Like you have to constantly say that. I'm talking about grown folks. I'm talking about politicians. I'm talking about newscasters. I'm talking about your neighbors. I'm talking about anybody. It's almost like these demons now are under your feet, but they don't understand how you get to feel so good about yourself and also kind of like brush them as if they're meaningless. But it's because of their negativity. It's because of their pessimism. It's because of their desire to block out the God and the light in your life. So see what I'm saying? You're standing on fucking business. I don't give a fuck how sweet shit look. Yeah, it's sweet, but it ain't shit sweet. Not if you coming to me trying to block my light out. Not if you trying to turn the lights out on me when I'm a whole fucking sun. Not when you're trying to make me feel like I'm out in the cold when I'm warm as fuck. Not when you're trying to make me think that God don't see me when all I see, all I breathe, all I live is God and God's blessings. You like literally. Okay, so people are feeling like they had you fucked up. Or like they fucked up, or they got you fucked up currently. You got people feeling that way too. So that's some of these people who are side-eyeing you, or people who had shit to say about you. It's like now they kind of don't know what to do. Because no, you ain't sleep. And shit ain't sweet. Shit is not sweet. Shit is not sweet. Flowers are sweet. Gifts are sweet. Warmth is sweet. Love is sweet. I'm even getting your reality is sweet. The ground under your feet is sweet. The life you're living is sweet. That light, that sun, that optimism is sweet. But the shit, the shade that people keep trying to creep into your life, that shit ain't sweet. And the sword they keep coming to you with is the sword they get hit with. Run up on you, they get hit. I love this for Cancer because usually your energy is more of this more mild, not even the sun energy, because you're not that, I don't really get that loud, you know what I'm saying? That's more Leo. That's why I said you may have Leo placements or something. But that's more, fire sign. But you may be, and who knows, your North Node. Your North Node could be in fire energy. But I'm just getting like you're bringing more of that to your authenticity. Maybe the need to not hide so much what's going right for you or what's going right in your life. Not feeling like you always need to put your head down or you always need to humble yourself. No, you don't. You don't. So it just feels like you're getting some dust, some dirt, some shade, some shit off your fucking shoulder. And you're sending it back to where the fuck it goes. You're getting it up out of your life, getting it up out of your system. Your body's getting rid of those toxins. You're getting that negativity, that pessimism, that energy that grounds you, that energy that like, it's energy that forces your face to the ground, where you don't think that it's ever good enough to get up. And you're getting out of that. You're getting rid of that. This is like a rebirth energy, honestly, is what I'm getting. So you also have people who are like creeping on you, kind of like cops, or they're ops, but they're trying to portray themselves like robo-cops. Trying to see if you are angry, temperamental, if you have an issue with them, or if they can affect you emotionally. They want to see just how solid this happiness is. But with the red flag, you ain't, look, it's not a white flag. You're not hiding anymore. You're not afraid of the war. If people want to question who you are and how you feel as if your authenticity will speak for itself. That's what I'm getting with the Queen of Swords. Beyond a shadow of a fucking doubt. And that doubt is still theirs. They're going to have to live with that, not you. So something is just extremely solid. But I love the way that you're embracing this. This is always like your essence, really, internally. It's that mobster, okay? That real calm, graceful, kind. But you already know what time it is if you fucking with me type of energy. We can keep it gangster. We can keep it cordial. We can keep it sweet. How you want to go about it. How you want to go about it. So I just love this. I love this. It's like, man. I'm a groupie for this energy. I really am. I love it so much. This is like the perfect temperament. It's so happy. It's so fun. It's so free. God, it makes life easy. Naturally, the vibes make life easy. The perspective makes life easy. Doesn't mean you aren't going through the real shit. Doesn't mean you aren't seeing the real shit. Doesn't mean you aren't facing it. The Fool in reverse means you're just being reckless, or you're being careless with the things that you literally do not give a fuck about. So you're being extremely, look at this. This is that type of energy where I said beyond a shadow of a doubt, like legally, you're crossing all the T's, dotting all the I's on the things that truly matter to you in life. You are prioritizing the things that are of the utmost benefit, of the utmost priority to you. You're not hiding from your truth. You're not hiding your truth. You're living your truth. You're being your truth. You are your truth. So that could also be another thing where people are starting to believe that whoever it is they're starting to see of you, because there's been some changes, and some people have been waiting for this. They're excited to see this change in you. It's really growth, maturity. It's acceptance too. It's a rebirth. It's a reckoning. Okay. But you got people who are actually looking at you like they've been waiting for this turning point. And they're also seeing that this is bringing things to you. Things are happening for you that should. Things are growing. Things are coming towards you the way that they should. People are creating peace or opportunity for peace where it should be. There is respect where it should be. At the very least, even with your enemies, I feel like you could walk in a room full of enemies and there would still at least be fucking peace. They're going to give you that much. That Queen of Swords don't play. It's even stricter than the King of Swords. What are they saying? Yeah. Two of Cups. Okay. You're looking ripe for the picking, especially when it comes to relationships. Looking like I'm hearing Prince, something like a virgin. Okay, sorry, y'all. Nice. Excuse me, I got a grocery order coming together before my son wake up, so I had to check on that. But I love the substitute. She was putting in some substitutions on her own, and she did great. But yeah, so I was hearing a song. I don't know. I just hear Prince's voice. I don't even know if it's his song, but isn't it him? Like touch something about a virgin. Okay, something about a virgin. But what I'm really getting off of that, especially with the sun, is like purity, clean. Okay, on a more sexy aspect, it's more like it's a song, it's a line from a song, but it's so good and you can't find nobody to give it to. Okay? Sex so good you shouldn't have to fuck for free. Like you got vibes. You got vibes. So okay, yeah, this is specifically with people who are looking at you as possible, like a possible romantic partner. They're feeling your vibes first. Your energy is coming to them or greeting them initially. You're also giving off that type of energy where it's like, damn, you know, you might fall in love when you meet her. Okay, you got music too. Gemini had music as well. But yeah, your heart is beating. Your heart is booming. So that's also the other thing too. It's like, damn, you come with all these vibes and people just want to run and come inside because it seems like you're so open and you're so cool and easy. But I'm telling you, people are watching themselves. Now, this is not necessarily, this could be people who have spite with you because they feel like you are reckless with them. Okay, but honestly, what they're seeing, because all of the lights are on, they're seeing the ways in which they've been reckless and careless with you. So because you're aware of this, they know that while shit is all sweet, and this may be the time period that they usually can creep back in like nothing is going on, they have to look at themselves first because they're going to get hit with that truth. So, you know, like I said, they got to clean up their shit. They have to accept their shit, and they're going to have to turn over a new leaf. But there is peace. There is peace. The Three of Wands doesn't even look like you're chasing it after anybody. Doesn't look like you're running after anybody. Just looks like you're open. You're open. And the emotional waters to get to you are actually peaceful right now. You, like I said, I feel like you got strong fire placements somewhere in that chart, or your heart is just on fire because you're so grounded and rooted in your current truth. But usually that looks like a perimeter of fire and tumultuous waters full of sharks before somebody can approach you. So right now actually is the great time for people to approach you. And if you feel like they're not, it's this frozen energy. It's this frozen energy. A lot of people, they cannot handle that temperament because it's not as warm. It's not as, you know, even the sun gives. This is like sunny, but cloudy if you come in with clouds. So the shade, they can't get out of the shade. They're trying to like hide in your sun rays. Everybody looks good under the sun. That type of energy. Oh, it's just love and light and fun. But some people really have some shit that they need to see and that they need to clean up. You know, for you to see them clearly. So those are the ones that are not, you know, coming toward you or not connecting with you. Or they could be in their own space in the same energy as you. So people are either reflecting you, or they're staying away from you, honestly. Either they feel like they can reflect your energy. So the temperament, you know, you got equality, equals coming toward you, and others are likely moving away. And then you also have pursuit, especially on an emotional level. Okay, so they feeling like they want to date you, feeling as if, you know, I don't know, you just got free. And that doesn't mean that you were married. It doesn't mean you were in a long-term relationship. Some people be burdened down with family, burdened down with work, burdened down with bills. So it's just some kind of freedom. You know, your energy is light. And yeah, who doesn't want to connect with that? The burden is light. All right, we got the Two of Swords. So some people are indecisive, especially with like how they're seeing you or how they're feeling about you. They could still be in contemplation mode. Definitely. Oh my God. Y'all, I'm getting this message because this cop keeps like stopping right here. Probably trying to do like a traffic, you know how they try to catch people, a traffic trap. And then he leaves because he's not getting anybody. And then he just creeps back up and tries it again. So you may have somebody that is just consistently kind of creeping by your energy, just trying to see, you know, have they put their sword down yet? This is somebody that wants to come to you with a grievance. They want to come and manipulate. They want to agitate, but they can't. Big sword beats little sword. Big sword beats little sword. Two of swords, this person isn't even in the court. They're not even in the court. You're coming up as the queen. You could be a male, but your queen, that the way that you protect your heart, that's even more discerning, even more strict, even more ice cold, even more mobster boss than the king of swords. Because the queen of swords has more to lose. Has more to lose. So, yeah, cutthroat. Okay. Six of swords in reverse. You're turning your back. People feel as if you're turning your back on people who have not learned a lesson with you. You're not playing these games anymore. And here come your king of swords. Here come your king of swords. So, oh boy. You're attracting, it's narcissists who are attracted by your light, but they feel blitzed. They feel hurt by your light. Your light is shedding a light on them that makes them dim in comparison to you. So they're reaching out. They're throwing shit. They're throwing shade. I don't feel like it's affecting you at all. You got so much red, okay? So much root chakra energy. You're really standing on it. You're really standing in it. With the name like Biggest Dickest, I'm sorry, but you should never even be telling anybody to read the Bible with the name like Biggest Dickest. You know what I'm saying? So hypocritical. You have hypocritical people, people speaking sideways. They don't even know about you for real. They don't know you for real. They just saying anything they can, like kill, and that's because you're not doing anything, but it feels as if you are attacking. You're seated on your throne. You're seated on your throne. You have people who are used to being like an intellectual equal to you, and honestly, it could have just been because, again, you don't really shed your light. People want to think they're right. You let them think they're right. People want to keep talking and they're talking themselves into a ditch. Let them talk. Let them snitch. Let them, like, whatever. Let them dig a grave and fall in it. You're literally not interested. You literally do not care. Those people were not aware that you could see them. They thought you couldn't see them. They didn't know you were being kind. They didn't know you were turning the other cheek. They thought you were stupid, meek, naive. This is, somebody else had a reading similar to this too. I want to say maybe Taurus. I'm not sure. Aries or Taurus. It don't really seem like Aries, but it could have been. But yeah, some people were definitely misjudging you. Okay, so those individuals are coming towards you now, but without you saying a single thing. You may not be getting out of pocket with anybody, but they're already feeling like you're hitting their egos. You're slicing them down to size. You're making them feel some kind of way. You make them realize certain things. You make them see certain things about themselves. It's like they're running in and they're getting hit before you even really say anything, before you really even do anything. So you may wonder what the hell is going on with certain people, especially because you're just really focused. It feels like you're focused on yourself, focused on your life, focused on your children. If you have a mate, you're focused on them as well. They feel taken care of. They feel loved by you. They feel like a priority. They also feel like they're in this light and living this good life too. Okay. You're taking care of business, you're focused on your business, and you're waiting for the rest of your ships to come in. Like, life is good, you feel stable, and you're waiting for the rest of it to go the same way that everything else has been. So people who do not see that in themselves, or people who didn't know that about you, they're not understanding what's happening when they're running up against you. Especially because the Queen of Swords energy, that may be a side of you. You don't usually put up your barrier. You don't usually protect your heart space until you have went through something. So they're thinking that you're going through something. That must be why you're in this, kind of colder type energy. But no, it's just boundaries. It's just protection. It's just you're not dealing with the shit anymore. No shit. No shit, no shade. Like, I promise you, it's people who you've been living a lot this year in that Truman Show type of energy where you're watching people do the same old things that they used to, and you're just like, what the fuck? And maybe you were overreacting before because you could not believe it. You're like, what the fuck? What is this? What y'all want? War? You want smoke? Like, oh, okay, let's go. But now it's kind of like you're hitting them with the same thing, like, oh no, I'm at peace. I won't have any of your bullshit today. Bye. Have a great day. Like, it's that type of, you know what I'm saying? Oh no, everything's all cool. Everything's all smooth. I just don't fuck with you. All right, now have a good one. Like, it's something about your energy where you're totally unaffected. So you are given a mirror to narcissists in your lives that is scary, surprising. This energy has been coming out a lot too. So your energy is kind of threaded in a lot of the readings that I've been getting lately. It's that energy where, hold on, let me get the specific of it. You're a healed empath. You're a healed empath. And healed empaths begin to mimic a lot of the tendencies of narcissists. Now, narcissists, they're really trying to protect. A lot of their bad behaviors come from protection. So all of what they do and how they move is not necessarily bad, but it needs to be in balance. The problem is narcissists, they're trying to protect and hide an ego that is shallow. They're hollow. So they are not filled with heart. They're not filled with love. They're not filled with God. They don't understand godly beings. They don't understand where this happiness comes from, where this ease, this peace that you feel, the peace that surpasses all understanding. They don't think any of that is real. They only see what they can do. And a lot of what they do comes from manipulation, whether that's energetic, manipulating people's minds, how they see things, perspectives. Okay, but it comes from tricks. And it comes from literally throwing shit and throwing shade. That's how they're able to operate. So with you just being your light, being your truth, the sun is about truth, illumination. Let's talk about it. Let me read it right quick. Hi, Carl Johnson. What's gay? What's gay? I hope you're like, what are you, a fairy? And you don't know that gay doesn't really mean like happy and bright anymore. You're going to have to elaborate because, God, y'all, you know what? The bots, y'all is really lacking. Look, the cops pulled away too. I'm telling you, these people, they falling off of your energy. They're trying to come towards you, but they can't stand the rain. They can't stand the rain because that's what they're being faced with. If all you got is rain and pain, you're going to feel the same thing. You're not coming in to steal nobody's joy. Get the fuck out of here. Talking about gay. You sound stupid as ever. What? Because of the pink? I'm a fucking female, dummy. Do you know what gay means? Please come better. Just come better. At least make it funny. You know what I'm saying? Or at least make it make sense. I just can't. Hi, Perfect Purple. Good morning. Good morning, and if this is your first time, welcome to the channel. Okay, I'm sorry that y'all have to hear me act out this way, but I really do just need to. I think it's Cancer's energy with the Queen of Swords. I just can't let these people, I can't let these bots, I can't let these demons keep running up with their shit and shade and not getting it thrown right back in their face. I feel as if this is something I need to do. And I think I need to do it with my throat chakra. Okay, so that's what I'm getting to, that you could be speaking up to people, that you usually just let them get away with the shit that they say. You let them get away with the underhanded comments and you let them get away with a lot, and you're not doing that anymore. You stop that. So yeah, there will be peace or else. It's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, come on in and everybody be peaceable. And if you don't, oh no, don't you make me cry. No, it's not that. It's you comply or literally prepare for that ego to die. because you're going to obliterate it just with your clarity. Some of you, it ain't even got nothing to do with your throat chakra, although the Queen of Swords is definitely about you speaking up. All right, let me see. So yeah, you will if you have to, but they probably don't want you to. They would prefer you don't say anything. Okay. What card was I gonna pull on? The Sun. Yeah, there's something else about that Sun. How are they feeling about Cancer? You may have lovers. I don't know if this is lovers from the past or people who want to be your lover, but you were the fun. You were the fun in the room. So they're also thinking about that. Maybe not even just lovers. Friends. Soulmates. Just people, kindred spirits. You uplift them very much so in the way that they're used to uplifting themselves. So you may even like awaken certain people who feel kind of dormant, you know, in the heart space. You're like awakening heart spaces, reminding them that it's safe to be happy. It's safe to be free. It's safe to be seen. It's safe to be your authenticity. It's safe. Okay, yeah, success, joy, achievement. The Sun indicates positive influences in the Quorn's life. Personal achievement, material success, happiness, and contentment are all signified. The Quorn possesses both the skills and the drive to achieve ambitions, and the upright appearance of this card indicates that they will do so and receive recognition. So, yeah, it's not even just that you're living it and being it, but you're also getting recognition and praise. So that's another thing. See, that cop came back again and then it pulled off. What they're trying to see is, do you see your quality? Okay, so you got people who are coming back from the past who are still just driving by to see if you have fallen asleep, if you don't see yourself again. They're just waiting for you not to see yourself. So if that is I don't care if you turn the lights off and the lights ain't really off, you pretend, okay, you just play dead, you play like your ego fell, or if you really have these falls. It doesn't matter, because you got people who only come in when they think you don't see yourself. They cannot stand the temperament of your honesty, your clarity, your true confidence. That success, it means that it's manifesting physically for you. See, people must, with the Sun energy, they think that everything you experience is a fairy tale or a flight of fancy or something in your mind, but it is not a part of your life. So by you actualizing it and it manifesting for you, people are a little unsure because they're not having this opportunity to get in where they used to be able to. This may be people that are still riding flights of fancy and riding these little waves. So they think you're on a cloud, you're on a wave, and they'll just wait till you come down. But it ain't no coming down. This is your new ground. This is your new clarity. This is your new truth. So they can either accept it and do the work and get there with you, or they won't be getting in no more. So some of them are kind of like running from this light. Running because I said it's a reckoning without you meaning it to be. But you standing on business and you're seeing a lot of these people who were used to getting close to you through trickery, and now that deceit doesn't work anymore. So they're running from the light. Let me see. Yeah, because it's something about, oh, you're receiving recognition. Yeah, it's not just you that's seeing it. Other people are seeing it too. Other people are seeing it too. So now they can't hide, because where there's two or more, you got witnesses now. Even if you just got one other witness, all you need is one other person to see what you see, to know what you know. And honestly, for you, like I said, you got God, spirit guides. Okay, I don't know if you have a passed on loved one or something like that. Mother, father, probably like a mother, father, grandmother, grandfather, great-grandmother, great-grandfather type of vibe or energy. But someone is specifically in spirit focused on you, okay? Or that for some of you it's a soulmate, a spiritual counterpart. Yeah, they astral travel. That heart belongs to them. They're invested in that heart too. So they're protecting you. They're watching over you. They're seeing what you see. And they're helping you. They're helping you to accept certain things, to step into your clarity. So they're keeping the lights on for you. So you don't really need another person to see what you see, because you already feel fulfilled. I mean, God Almighty. You know what I'm saying? God Almighty sees what you see. God Almighty told you it was enough, that it's okay, that it's good. So you really don't need, other imperfect human beings to see this with you, but you're getting that. So even for the critics, or even for the people who don't believe in God, now you got other physical human beings running around who bleed like you, who see what you see. So if God wasn't good enough for him, if the universe wasn't good enough for him, if, this metaphysical type of energy, which to me is like magic, like, wow, we can communicate with spirits. Oh my God, it's big, it's massive. Everybody can do it. Not just the pastor, not just we have elders, for my old religion, it was elders, not pastors, but not just them, but anybody. Oh my God, we can have our own personal relationship with God. So for those of you that truly believe in it, that is magical, and that's enough for you. Like, oh my God, thank you. That kind of recognition, that kind of acceptance, that kind of being seen, those kind of lights on, you know what I'm saying? That's enough for you. But for those who don't even believe in that, and that's a fairy tale for them, for those who only believe in devils and they don't believe in gods, the devil did it. The devil attacked me. That person is demonic. They're evil. They only believe in that, right? There's no opposite of it. Okay, no problem. Well, for those, the humans see it too. So yeah, there's something that's very threatening about your joy, your happiness, and your success for those who are used to being able to pretty much lie. The King of Swords in reverse is a liar. They've been lying and saying that this is not your truth. This is not who you are. This is not what you do. You don't deserve recognition. You don't deserve this accomplishment or whatever it is that's happening for you. For some of you, you're getting married. So you have a soulmate that is drawn towards you. You want children, or you're going to have children with this person, or your children are already invested or connected to this connection here. You're starting out on a new venture. Maybe if it's not a marriage or a family, it has to do with your business. Something is bright in your life, and it has every right to be. You deserve this. People are on looking and seeing this, and then you do have those who are just disgusted because they said everything they could to tear it down, to turn it around, to change it, to change your mind, to change your vision, to change other people's vision of you, to change their own vision of you. They're having to gouge their own eyes out at this point because it ain't going nowhere. Your reading is a lot long, like Gemini's. Give me 1 second. Let me check on my grocery order, and then we're going to get what spirit feels about you. Okay, you guys. Yeah, I literally got like about 8 minutes before they get here. So I just want to give you a little bit on the King of Swords energy, just to be aware of these people in physical reality. Because you do have feelings, and they seem aggressively trying to find a way in with you. So you do need to, I feel like you're already doing it. But yeah, don't turn the lights off. And even if you go to sleep, keep your sword by your side. Always keep your truth and clarity with you. If you feel safe around people who can't stand you or ain't really feeling you, and you feel safe and comfortable, you are safe and comfortable. But it doesn't mean that you're going to go to sleep to your truth. It doesn't mean you're going to be like, shit is so sweet that you're going to let them get away with anything. It's still a no. It's still a no. It's still a never. It's still a, you need to get your shit together. And for some of them, it's mentally. They need to get their head back. They need to get their head on straight. Some of them tapped in, tuned in. I said running around like RoboCops because they're playing ops. And that's Matrix. That's Matrix. That's Matrix. King of Swords in reverse, out of body. It's the exact opposite here. You're coming up as the Queen of Swords in the upright. King of Swords in reverse. Let me talk about him. A bully. Oh, they a bully. See? That's why. Why so cold? Why so cutthroat? Why so matter of fact? Where all the warmth at? Why I'm not getting none of this warmth? Why I'm not getting none of this? Because you're a bully and you're a fucking user. Exploitation, bully, and confrontation. Because you want secret smoke. Because you're passive aggressive. Because you hide your shit. You hide your shade. But you stink. People see it and smell it now. I don't know who that is, but Cancer, you got a cross-watcher. Somebody watching you. They're watching readings, not for themselves. They're watching readings to figure out you. And their shit stinks. You can smell them. Don't go to sleep to that. Shitty motherfuckers. Yeah, because they've been running this energy. This not just coming in to aggravate me this morning. I don't have a grievance with anybody currently. This is because this is actively happening in your energy. They're just running up. Just running up, running up, running up. That cop came around 3 times in just this one live. And, you know, I don't know how many bots I had to throw their shit back at them, but quite a few I had to spit in their face. Bullies. Bullies. Wanting to exploit you for your energy. Wanting to take you down so that they can usurp your energy. They want to shine like you do without doing the work. They just want to, what, cut you down? Switch places with you? Watch out, little bitch. You're going to have to live the life that you fucking dug for yourself. You're not taking Cancer's life. Get the fuck out of here. Who the hell do you think you are? You don't know who you are. That's the problem. Cancer people don't know who they are. They don't know who they are. They don't know who they're tapped into. They don't know what they've been tapped into. They don't know what to do. And they hate you because you do. All right. Let that build up your ego. Let that build up your resilience to continue to enforce these boundaries. It's necessary. Because not only do you need you to be you, but these bullies, they need you too. Everybody does. They're being held to a higher standard anytime they're in any vicinity of your energy. So you are uplifting people that you don't even give a fuck about. You're just making the world a better place by being who the fuck you are. So please continue. The appearance of the ill-dignified king should serve as a warning of a domineering bully in the Corint's life. This person will most likely be seeking to exploit the Corint's weaknesses and will resort to aggression where their deceit, their lying, and their low-life cunning fails. It says low cunning fails, but they low lies. Okay? You live in the high life. The sun, didn't I start the reading off? Doing fine up here on cloud 9. Literally. You know what cloud 9 is? Divinity. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Queen of Swords. You're doing fine. Not just fine though. See, the Queen of Swords is fine. Queen of Swords is fine. Oh, I'm going through a lot right now. But I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm doing it. But you got a whole heart full of love. You're actually fine. Like more than fine. This is kind of giving like Sun, 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups energy. Wishes being fulfilled. Your heart is fulfilled. The love is real. It's not even just the love of you. But like I said, other people love you too. People who don't even really know you are falling in love with you. It's real. But also the boundary, the clarities, these bots, this other bullshit, these little demons running up, that shit's real too. So yeah, you need both sides of you. It's necessary. And it really feels like you've integrated the two. You've integrated the two. So I don't know which side they were used to only getting, but now they're getting both of them. And it's kind of like a psh, psh. Okay? Yeah. But they need that. Discipline and love, like discipline is love when you combine the two. Clarity, truth, and love. Love does not have to be blind. Your love is not blind. So the 3 of Wands here. Peace. So you're at peace. You do see these individuals coming up, but they're showing up so much because most people are coming towards you in peace. That's what I want to get. The things that are coming towards you are generally things that you've asked for. These are gifts. These are blessings. Even people popping up at your door, they're bringing offerings, bringing gifts to you. You know, your interactions with people are nicer than you expected them to be. So when someone comes, they stick out like a sore fucking thumb. You know it's not you. You know it's them. You know it's them and all of the demons that are riddling around them. Why they can't look you in your eye, why they can't have a real conversation with you, why they can't be kind or peaceable, why they can't be nice or fair or balanced, or why they can't come towards you at all. Yeah, they want confrontation rather than appeasement. Oh, I'm sorry. They want appeasement, but the book says confrontation rather than appeasement will secure better results for you. So that's why you heard me clowning and acting a fool on the bots coming in, because that's kind of how you need to be. So if you want to be reckless, you know, go ahead and self-actualize as that reckless individual that they've been, you know, I don't know, prioritizing in your life, that part of you. There is a reason for that part, and it's for them, these people with no hearts. That's who you're going to be reckless with. That's who you're going to get the fuck, you know, excuse me, could you get out of my way? I don't talk to demons. Hitting them with the hard, cold fucking truth. You're giving them what they're giving you. And so they're coming in, they're running in, they're trying to get appeasement, they're trying to get, you know, some lovey-dovey time, they're trying to get some warmth, they're trying to warm up. It's cold out here, it's hard out here, they're trying to ease up to you. No, you're going to leave with exactly what the fuck you came in with. Clean your own life up. Clean your own shit up. Clean your own shade up. I won't do it for you. That's the energy, Cancer. And I feel like it's mutual. People are seeing this about you, knowing this about you, and they may be following suit. Okay, let's see what Spirit is thinking about you. But I keep talking, and I think my order about to be here. Hold on, y'all. Gave us 4 extra minutes. So let's make this quick. What does Spirit have to say about Cancer? Helpful people. I told you, you're more of a help as you are. You're more of a help being yourself. You help people more with your authenticity than you ever could just trying to be nice. Just trying to be nice and trying to turn the other cheek and making yourself more, you know, dumbing yourself down, or being more meek, or being more quiet, or being more whatever the fuck people are looking for. You are better off just being yourself. Understand too, some of you live that biblical experience. You literally were conditioned to live the life of Christ. Okay, Christ, before he became who he really is, Jesus was ridiculed. They put the crown of thorns on his head. They called him a hypocrite. They called him all types of shit. Threw all types of shit and shade on him. God's son. You're God's daughter. You're God's son. That is the light that you are bringing to this world. So you kind of just need to have thicker skin and really be with more confidence. I feel like your spirit guides are like, we got you. We're here for you. So even if it feels lonely for a time period, they're just trying to get rid of the riffraff and get rid of any part of you that would allow that back in, so that they can cleanse that out and bring in the new people, the new friends, the new connections, or the renewed people, the renewed friendships, the renewed connections, where they can meet you where you are. Because there's an opportunity of abundance for not just you, but for everybody around you. But you are kind of like the leader here in waking people up on how to get it and how to stabilize it. This is something, it's just something that you are stepping into that's new. And you may be the leader of it. Aries had that too. You may not want to be a leader. You don't want to take the lead in something. You already been chosen for it, and it's blessing you. So you might as well continue the path. I mean, because you can try to hold back because you don't want to connect with other people, or you don't want them to get blessed too. But really, you're just holding yourself back. You're holding back your blessings. This opportunity, this abundance is coming towards you. Why wouldn't you be who you are so that you can get it? And don't let people make you feel like you need to shy away from it. They don't get that much power. That's too much power for them. Too much power for them. And you may have been giving it to them for a long time, so it's time to take that power back. All right, what else? Fearless love. I gotta go. But literally, Cancer, you are fearlessly loving yourself. Continue with that. And the love that you are giving, like, if you feel resistance, it's because that love is not wanted there. Dust the dirt off your shoes, dust the dirt off your shoulder, and keep it moving. Keep it moving. It has nothing to do with you, and it has everything to do with the person that is not worthy of you. Just keep it moving. Okay? This is like a cycle. This is a cycle. Where one door closes, another one opens. There is always another opportunity. There is always another group of people. There is always another lover. There is always another mother, father, sister, brother, lover, friend, family member, whatever, that can treat you the way that you deserve to be treated. Okay? So continue. Something you're doing is beautiful, abundant, it's magnetic. It's liberating. You're keeping love and light. And literally, Cancer, seriously, the heart, Cancer, Venus energy, Empress energy. This is what you were born to do. Please be you. Please be you. Please. Okay, y'all, I gotta go. I will see you guys in the next live. Bye. It's Leo next.